Welcome to Loyalty Noggin Training. Today we're going to show you how to create a CRM group, followed by creating a form for that group. And then we're going to wrap it up by creating a landing page that we're going to use for a Halloween webinar. So to get started, we're going to click on CRM, and then we're going to click on Group. We're going to delete this Halloween webinar that we already have here, and we're going to recreate the group called Halloween Webinar. Alright, so we'll go ahead and save that, and you can see we have our Halloween webinar. So we're all set. That's all we have to do to create a new group. And now we're going to head over to the library and go into Forms. And you can see we have a Halloween webinar default form. So by default, every new group you create is going to create a form for it also. So we're going to go ahead and edit that one. And you can see here we already have the email address. That's the default field we use to create a form, because we always are going to need an email address at the very least. If you want to add additional fields, you can just click on any of the fields that you've created over here. Most of these fields are created by our system itself, and if you create a CRM demographic, that would also be listed here. So two of my CRM demographics are wedding anniversary and favorite color. All the other ones are defaults for your CRM when you first sign up with us. I'm happy with the email address. One of the things I can do is edit this form here, this form element, and change the width of the element if I don't think it's large enough. In my case it is. You also see we have a red star here. What that means is that it's a required field. One thing you can do if you move over any additional fields is you can drag and drop the fields so that you can get the order that you're looking for. Above the actual email address too is a header. If you want to change the header or add a header, you can edit that header right there and put some beginning text in for yourself. I'm not going to do that. I can do that within my landing page, so I'm going to leave that there. This is a default button. Along in the library also is form buttons, so you can create your own form buttons. I actually have a different form button I want to use here, so I'm going to go ahead and edit that. I'm going to use this button, the orange one here, and I'm going to want it centered, and that's my button. So I'm going to click next. I'm happy with my form, and I'm going to have anybody that signs up with this form added to the Halloween group. And then you have three options. You can redirect the user to a URL, and you just type that URL into this box. You can redirect them to a website page. So I am a website customer here, and so I'm going to redirect them to my Gary Thank You page, which is a hidden page within my website. And then the last option is display the following HTML on a page. So you can just paste your HTML in here and we'll display that on the page for you. Right? So again, I'm going to select anybody that fills out this form is going to go into my Halloween webinar group, and I'm going to redirect them to the website page Gary's Thank You, which is a hidden page within my website that I created. We'll go over that in another tutorial. I'm going to save that. Alright, and then I'm ready to begin my landing page. The first thing I'm going to do is click on the landing page in the library. It'll bring me to my landing pages. I'm going to create a new page, and I'm going to select this first one here. Alright, and it's going to ask us for a name, a page description if you want to put one in, it's optional. And then, do you want to include the website header or footer? I'm going to say no, because I don't want my header and footer on this particular landing page. So I'm going to save that. And the first thing I'm going to do when I get here is I'm going to change the background. I'm going to go to more of a Halloween theme rather than the beach, since I'm doing a Halloween themed webinar. So first thing I got to do is add my photo. I'm going to select the photo first. It is in my downloads, and there it is. Right, and I'm going to upload that. Alright, there it is. I'm going to select that for my background. So there's my background. Okay, so now I have my text over here, and I'm I'm going to copy and paste it in just to make things go a little quicker during the training. So any of the fields within your landing page you can change. So I'm just copying and pasting out what I had in from before. Make the size a little bit different here. Go 24. Try 22. That's not so bad. I'll move this trick down. There we go. And then the last part is this. And I'm going to space that down a little bit. And then the last piece is the actual form. So this is a default form that doesn't actually work. It's just kind of a placeholder for you. You click on the little little pencil there. We can go in, select our form, click the select button, and it'll enter our correct form that we want in there. And last but not least, if you want, you can change this, or I'm going to just remove the privacy policy for now so I don't have to link to it. Alright, and then I'm all good. So I'm going to save this page and publish the page. And then I'm going to go back to my landing pages. And we have both a tiny URL that you can use to promote the webinar, or you can take the full URL, take that, and we'll copy that up into here. And there you see my landing page for my webinar. So that concludes this tutorial. We'll follow up with this tutorial with another tutorial that will teach us how to create an autoresponder so that people can receive emails once they sign up for this webinar. Thank you, and have a great day.